All right, if you're the kind of person who sees a map and immediately wonders, what life actually happens there, then this deep dive is definitely for you. We're switching things up a bit today. No policy papers, no dense research reports. Instead, we've got a really detailed property profile, a specific piece of real estate.
Yeah, and our goal here isn't just to read a listing. It's about analysis. We want to understand what makes a place like this, a Central Oregon retreat, truly special. We're digging into the choices made architecture, infrastructure, and crucially, the geography.
Exactly. We're trying to get past the usual marketing speak and find the real substance, the lasting value.
Right, because for someone really trying to understand a place, this property is like a case study. It's about quality, deliberate design. We're using the details in this flyer to understand not just a building, but a whole lifestyle. High quality, kind of rugged, focused on recreation, defined by where it is, how it's built, and the incredible land access.
And the focus today is one specific spot, an address that really embodies this mix of seclusion and massive outdoor potential. We're diving into 10879 SW Mintken Road, Culver or R 97734. That's 10879 Southwest Mintken Road, Culver, Oregon 97734. The location alone tells a story, right? Okay, let's unpack this. So you kind of have to start with the setting, the whole vibe, because the flyer makes it super clear. The views are, well, they're everything. It immediately paints this picture of a quiet, serene, very private retreat.
And it's not just, oh, nice mountain view. They get specific. They list the peaks you can actually see. Mount Jefferson, Mount Hood, Black Butte, Broken Top, even Mount St. Helens on a clear day, presumably.
Wow.
Yeah. When a listing does that, it shows confidence, right? They know the view is exceptional and suggests it's a wide, unimpeded view.
Yeah.
Not just a little slice between trees.
Like a living painting, almost. That's quite the lineup. And the flyer mentions the atmosphere, too. Quiet, private, because it's in its own canyon setting, which means wildlife.
Right. Abundant wildlife is mentioned. And it's not just daytime appeal. They specifically highlight unmatched sunsets over the valley and canyon. That's a big quality of life detail.
So how does the house itself respond to this setting?
Well, that connects directly to the design. The builders clearly understood the assignment. They put in 360-degree wraparound decks.
360 degrees, okay.
Yeah, and not just any wood deck. It specifies Trex.
Which is that composite stuff, right? Low maintenance.
Exactly. Super durable, really important for the high desert climate, sun, snow, the works, and black metal railings. That contrast looks modern, but functionally, it keeps the railing itself from blocking that incredible view.
Smart. It really pulls you outside.
Every design choice seems geared towards maximizing that connection to the outdoors.
Okay, that really sets the stage. Let's pivot to the house itself, the structure. It's listed as 1,910 square feet, 3 beds, 3 baths. Again, specific names, Danny and Jason Zook as builders, Smile a Mile painting for finishes.
That specificity usually points towards local builders with a reputation to uphold quality control.
Makes sense. What about the outside materials?
So longevity seems key here. It has a black metal roof, really durable, good for snow load, wind, everything Central Oregon throws at you. And that's paired with cedar board and batten siding, freshly stained apparently. Gives it that classic Northwest rustic look, but well maintained.
And those views we talked about, they made sure to bring them inside.
Definitely. The flyer calls out expansive Milgard windows.
Milgard. Why mention the brand? Is that significant?
Yeah, Milgard is a well-known name for quality windows. But beyond just the brand, specifying expansive windows means they're designed to frame those views. Plus, good modern windows are crucial for energy efficiency, right? In a place with hot summers and cold winters, you need windows that perform well. They keep the inside comfortable without huge energy bills.
Right, good point. They bridge the rugged outside with a comfortable inside. Okay, let's talk interior. What gives it character? The flyer mentions lots of natural materials.
It really leans into that. Solid slab hickory cabinetry. And it says throughout, so consistency. Paired with natural pine for the trim, the doors, the stair accents, it creates this warm, textured, kind of grounded feel.
And there's a custom log railing, too, on the loft overlooking the living room, more of that rustic, solid feel.
Exactly. But here's the detail that really caught my eye. The flooring.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
It's described as rustic hickory hardwood floors with a cowboy floor design.
Cowboy floor design. Okay, I need you to unpack that. What does that even mean? Is that, distressed?
Pretty much. It implies something intentionally aged or maybe hand-scraped wide planks, perhaps. It's flooring designed to look like it has history, character. It's not your standard smooth, perfect hardwood.
So it fits the whole Central Oregon vibe.
Perfectly. It moves it beyond just nice finishes into something with a distinct personality. It's a deliberate choice, memorable. You won't forget the house with the cowboy floors.
Definitely memorable. Okay, functionally kitchen.
Practical. Stainless steel counters, which are durable and have that kind of pro-kitchen feel. Custom sink, propane range. Standard stuff, but sounds solid.
And climate control. You mentioned the extremes there.
Yeah, they didn't skimp. It's actually kind of over-engineered, which is good. 2 furnaces and 2 heat pumps for AC.
2 of each. Wow, redundancy.
Right. Speaks to wanting reliability in those temperature swings. Plus, there's supplemental heat and a Thielen LP parlor stove.
LP, liquid propane. Those parlor stoves can be pretty efficient, and they add ambiance, too.
It ensures you're covered, heat wave, or cold snap.
Okay, let's step back outside. The land itself, 5.04 acres. What does the flyer say about it?
It mentions a gentle slope, which is good for usability, dotted with trimmed juniper trees, implying some landscaping or fire mitigation has been done. And interestingly, rich soil with potential for gardening.
Rich soil in the high desert, that's notable. But the absolute standout feature of this property, 10879 SW Mintken Road, has to be the land access.
Oh, absolutely. This is the game changer. The flyer states direct gated access to over 2,381 acres of federal BLM lands and national grasslands.
Wait, gated? So private access from the property?
Direct gated access. That's huge. It essentially turns your backyard from 5 acres into almost 2,400 acres.
2,381 acres. I can't even picture that. It's massive.
It fundamentally shifts what the property is. Suddenly, it's an ideal base for horseback riding, hiking, ATV use, hunting where permitted, even target shooting, or just exploring. It's literally right out your back gate.
So the property becomes a gateway.
Precisely. A gatekeeper to public wilderness. But the convenience of that private access is just incredible. It's a premium feature, no doubt.
Okay, with all that potential activity, you'd need places to store gear, vehicles.
And they seem to have thought of that. There's a drive-through garage convenient with custom insulated wood panel doors. Good for protection from the elements.
And sheds.
3 custom storage sheds are mentioned. One specifically noted with a barn door and on a concrete slab, perfect for ATVs, tools, whatever.
And getting there, it sounds secluded. Is the road rough?
Apparently not. It mentions access via a private quarter-mile paved half-Taylor asphalt road. Paved access is a big deal for a rural property. Signals quality infrastructure, easier year-round access.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The systems, utilities, the stuff that makes a remote place livable. Water first.
Source is Deschutes Valley water, specifically Opal Springs, and the flyer calls it supermarket quality.
Supermarket quality,
Right.
like bottled water quality.
That's the implication. High-quality, reliable drinking water. And they've backed that up with recent plumbing updates.
Oh, yeah. What do they do?
Switched to 2-inch PEX pipe, plus a new booster pump and a new bladder tank.
And the electrical seems solid, too. 200-amp main panel, 200-amp disconnect.
Yeah, plenty of power for the house, the HVAC systems, any equipment you might want to run. And they mention it's pre-wired for CATV, cable TV, and a speaker system.
So you get the remote rustic feel, but you're not totally cut off.
Exactly. It's that blend, modern infrastructure supporting that rugged lifestyle. That's kind of the sweet spot for high-quality rural living, isn't it?
Right. So let's put it all together. Location context. How far is this private spot from, well, civilization?
It's actually pretty well positioned. Only 10 minutes to Culver for basic needs, about 30 minutes to Redmond Airport RDM, which is a really convenient regional airport.
And
About 45 minutes to Bend for, major shopping, restaurants, hospitals, all that.
yeah.
So you get the seclusion, but you're not impossibly far out. Plus, the nearby recreation is just insane. Haystack Reservoir, Lake Billy Chinook, Lake Simtustus, the Crooked River, the Deschutes, the Metolius River, Smith Rock State Park, world-famous climbing. It's all really close.
So you've got the private access out back, and then all these major rec spots just a short drive away.
It really maximizes both privacy and opportunity. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, you see all these recent updates mention the plumbing, new appliances, the refreshed stain, those durable decks. It signals this isn't just a nice house, it's been maintained proactively.
Cared for.
Exactly. And the flyer sums it up right. Perfect for a vacation retreat, hunting cabin, horse property base camp, or just a really tranquil full-time home. It's that rare mix. Privacy, incredible views, and that unmatched direct access to public lands.
So what does this all mean for someone analyzing this property? 1879 SW Mintken Road in Culver. It means you have to look beyond the square footage. You consider the whole package, those 5 specific mountains in the view, the unique character from that cowboy floor design, the peace of mind from that on-site fire hydrant. And of course, that absolutely staggering direct gated access to nearly 2,400 acres of BLM land. True Central Oregon living, it seems, is defined right here, where rugged access meets high quality, well-maintained construction and infrastructure. That intersection.
That really is the takeaway. And maybe here's a final thought for you, the listener, to chew on. When you have this kind of privacy combined with being a literal gatekeeper to thousands of acres of public land, how does that change the value proposition? How does it shift the whole idea of what home ownership means? Are you just buying the 5 acres on the deed? Or are you actually buying controlled access to a vast, permanent public playground? Something to think about next time you encounter a listing for a truly unique, secluded property.